Hi. I'm not muted. Hello. Hello, everyone. I remembered to mute this time, alright? I remembered to unmute.
Oh my god, Sigma-chan!
Hello, everyone. Hello. Close one for real. Close one. I'm not muted, okay? No one can play the prank where they go,
I think she's muted
because I am not muted at all. Alright? I am on top of it today. So none of you are going to fool me because I'm just a Skibidi Sigma and none of you guys are Skibidi Sigmas. Yeah. She's not muted. Our volume was totally down. Exactly. Turn me up to 100 freaking percent. If I'm not on 100%, then what's the point in tuning into a beautiful and wonderful Erohime Mia stream? And I think the background... Ooh, that's loud. Is the music better now? Hopefully it's not too loud. Hello, welcome, hello, Sig and Dip. I'm so sorry. Turn it down a bit lower, okay, it should be better now. Also, I don't know why you're redeeming such stuff so early, Tappy. Like, it hasn't even hit the 10-minute mark. Why are we torturing ourselves so late in the evening today? But thank you for the redeem. Here it is. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Ooh.
That's so freaking bad. That was me mic checking. Okay. But hopefully the audio is working for everything now. Alright, let's go. I creamed in my pants, ooh.
Whoa, well there, bucko. I know you're pretty excited to see me, but we can't afford to have a mess. But lucky for you, I'm an expert cleaner.
Rubs hands deviously, places hand on your thigh, looks at you cutely. What else can I do? No feet. I will bring back the feet redeems. I just need to fix up my assets and whatnot. But they will certainly come back eventually. Don't know when, but eventually. I also want to get the not text to speech functions. And I also want to get the tits where you get to throw stuff at me. I feel like that would be very, very fun. But you know, I gotta put a lot of fun games out there for us to somehow burn the channel points, you know? Speaking of which, I should bring back fishing. It was kind of fun. Let me see if I can bring it back. I really enjoyed it. Yes, the feat was originally 2k. Alright. Wait. Okay. Let me toggle fishing to come back. Hi, how are you? Hi. Hello, welcome. I'm doing fine. I'm just a bit tired, so if I end up rambling and not making sense, that's why. I feel like today is a Monday stream for some reason. Like, I haven't been streaming for a long time. I don't know why, I just feel so off today. It doesn't really feel like a Wednesday for me. I did take away the push-up redeems because of my hand injury. I can't afford to have any push-ups anytime soon, unfortunately. But maybe I'll bring it back one day. eventually. I say this with every single redeem.
I might be scamming you all, but we're just gonna ignore that, alright? Yari desu.
Want to complain about your day? I feel bad whenever I complain about my real life stuff. I feel like everyone's here to have happiness, be joyful and whimsy. I say this as I'm actually holding a half-eaten meat pie. I didn't finish my dinner in time for stream because I got home very, very late. But I've been just having like a rough week, if I'll be honest. It's been very tiring. There's just this evil Knievel person at my workplace that is causing issues, and I want to hit her with a brick so badly, but I'm trying everything to not be a mean person and just be super nice. Hello, Era. Hi. Hope you're doing well. Hello, Giga. Hello. Welcome. But yeah, I don't really know what to say in general. I don't really like crashing out on stream. Like, the only time I've like actually genuinely gotten frustrated was from that Overwatch game with the diving Moira. That actually pissed me off. Oh wait, I do have a story about this evil coworker. So, basically, it's not that interesting, but it was kind of like karma, but not really karma. So what happened was, a few months ago, I made my own DIY trash can at work, and I was supposed to only put a certain type of plastic into this rubbish bin. And I told her, oh, this rubbish bin, we're only going to put this special type of plastic, alright? We're not going to put other stuff in it. We're just gonna put this special specific type of plastic. And she was like, okay, that's nice. And then we ended up, not being friends and talking for a long time. And then the other day, my boss is like,
Mimir, remember when I told you to collect the very special plastic a few months ago? Well, I need it, and everyone else needs it. We're counting on you to save the world.
And the thing is, I stopped collecting this very specific type of plastic after a while, because what happened was, after I introduced her to the bin, she started trashing it with a different type of plastic. She basically started putting cardboard into my freaking plastic bin. That is so freaking mean, right? And so, like, I let it build up, right? I let her keep dumping the... Hello, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Shadowblaze626 Arigators. I didn't confront her about it. I just let her, like, overflow it with cardboard. And so, like, I had the special plastic at the bottom of the bin, and then she had her cardboard bits on top of it, right? And so it began to become so full that it was like peeking out of the bin. And I was like, you know what? I'm better without the bin. I'm gonna stop collecting the plastic. It's wasting my time. It doesn't help anyone. And then she overhears my boss saying, like,
we're gonna collect the special plastic.
And that little rat goes, oh, we have a bin for it. We have a bin to collect the special plastic. And I'm like, I wonder who made the bin, huh?
You little freaking rat, taking all the credit. Yare, what a baka gaijin.
And then she, like, leads him to the bin. And you know what? You know what the bin is full of? Cardboard. And it looks so awkward on her. It's like, I wonder who filled it with cardboard. I wonder who did that. And so when I when she started digging through, she's like, oh, oops, we actually do have plastic in here. And then she like takes all the cardboard out, and it's like a lot of cardboard. Like it reaches up to my knees. And then she dumps it on the ground, and there's all the plastic that I freaking collected and she didn't. And then throughout the day, she uses my freaking bin and actually puts the super, super, super special plastic into the bin. Whoa. And I forgot to mention, up leading to the months of this fiasco, she actually kicked my freaking bin a few times. She like, when I was using the bin and it was like out in the hallway and that stuff, she would just kick it, like try to kick it out of her way while she was walking. And I was like, so there are a few dents in it, and it makes me feel sad. But now she has that freaking bin under her table when it should have been under mine, and she's taking credit for it. And I can't even like complain about her behavior because, she's like buddy with the boss. Like she goes to have lunch with him, so I just sit by myself like a loser chud. And she has a boyfriend, and her boyfriend's really, really annoying.
I hate women. I hate men.
But she's pretty stuck up. Like I used to admire her a lot, but she became a little rat. I'm not going to lie. Just know that people in her personal life likely can't stand her. She's a super, super rich girl. I'm not gonna lie. Like the first day I met her, she had full face full of makeup. She had her nails done, but we kind of work. Whoa, what's the accent? We kind of like work with machinery. Don't mind me just passing by. Oh, good. Thank you for the follow. I bet she's good. I bet she's good at skiing. I would not want her to be my ski buddy, okay? She is not part of the ski buddy gang. Like, I don't want her near me at all. She's just so freaking cringe. Does she share the money though? No. Because like, I have a story, but when the new iPhone came out, apparently, according to her, this is before we had bad blood, she told me that she begged her boyfriend for the iPhone and that she low-key threw a tantrum and cried a lot just to get the iPhone. And I was like, I love my iPhone. I can't imagine having someone else buy it for me. Like, that was insane. Plot twist, they are actually a regular viewer. I would cry if she knew my stream. If you're watching this, Miss Trash My Bin, I hope you trip over a PC cord, and I hope that cord wraps around your neck, and then you drop down and you accidentally don't find purchase on a flat surface, and you end up dangling in the air. And when you try to reach out for help from your boyfriend, he can't help you because he's too busy listening to his AirPod music. And then he can't do anything, and he's busy doing his work. And then you die in game. But yeah, she is not a keeper. She is definitely not. But she is definitely a stuck-up goody two-shoes. I can agree. Like, her type of clique is very rich. She has to put into context how rich she is, she's actually not from here. She's actually studying like as an international person. Her and her boyfriend are like from another country. But the thing is, her boyfriend's dad bought a freaking apartment in the city that is so expensive. Like, in the city, like a whole room, like an apartment room, like right off the bat, not even like the average like person living here would buy an apartment in the city. And it's so freaking crazy. Like, that's how rich they are. She's kind of rich, but her boyfriend is like double it. Like double it and give it to the next person. Like I would say that she is rich, but he is like even richer. It's like putting Elon Musk and I don't know, Donald Trump together and making them date and making them own each other's assets. But I freaking hate that witch. I freaking hate her. Exactly. It's all just rich people, you know? As Law says from Tekken 8,
I hate rich people.
and I hate the Nepo babies. I hate them all. They piss me off. TSPMO. Exactly. I will literally eat the rich. I will literally vor them. I don't care. They piss me off so freaking much. Sometimes I just want to grab her by the neck and shake her. And I wonder if her head rattles as if she has any matter in her brain. Or it's just two marbles clinking together because she is so freaking annoying. But you know, I'm full of kindness. I am full of love. I am full of peace. I love everyone. I am not a hater. And what I just said was in-game in Minecraft. Does she need one more boyfriend? I mean, like, she low-key wants citizenship here, so I mean, like, if someone has citizenship, maybe you can try and riz her up. There's more air in her head than her boobies. The thing is, she doesn't even have big boobies, so I can't really hate her on that. We need to find something solid to hate on her. Oh, she likes Labubu's. I forgot to mention that, but she has a freaking ugly Labubu on a stupid designer bag whenever she rocks up to the room. It is so freaking disgusting, and I've told her so many times that your Labubu is so ugly. And I actually have a theory why she hates me. It's either that I talked to her boyfriend once, which was literally to tell him to move the freak away from me. I told her Labubus were ugly, or I did something else. But she does not have the 24K gold Labubu. She is not as cool as that person. I think her Labubu is grey. I think it's the male version, which is apparently called Zmomos. Wait, is it called Zmomos? Zmomos. Yeah, that's the name. So apparently, like, Labubus have gender. There's like female ones which are called Labubus, and there are male ones called Zmomos. And the male ones have a tail and a wing. What am I searching is a Labubu. To me, anything that looks ugly, looks like a little rat, is a Labubu. Like, a Labubu is a Labubu. Did you just misgender my freaking Labubu, you shitlord? Whoa. I didn't make the rules here, okay? And apparently some Labubus come with clothing, which implies that most Labubus that are sold with no clothing means that they're naked. But the more you know. I also didn't know they were gendered. But yeah, it's like crazy. Like, can you imagine though, like, waking up in a coma from like 10 years ago and all you hear is Labubu matcha Dubai chocolate cookie crumble. They're so ugly. I hate it so much. Also, I will appreciate any hug I can get before I start crashing out. But enough about her though. I do not want to think about her anymore. But she really is that type of rich girl. I've heard that the Dubai Labubu actually... I've heard the Dubai chocolate is actually ass. I've never tried it, but I've heard like two different mixed opinions. I've heard that either the Labubu chocolate is very, very good, it's so peak, or the Labubu chocolate tastes like poop. There is like no one in the middle. It's either very, very good or very, very overhyped. God made two genders of Labubu. It's not Labudam and Labusti. I mean, Labubu's a cringe regardless though. I for one might not like cinnamon roll, but I can agree I can agree they're much better than Labubu's. Definitely. I feel like even cinnamon roll is a cheating horse slut that always gets to the first place on the poll. He is still morally better and physically and aesthetically better than a Labubu or a Zmomo. But yeah, I feel like Labubus are just rich people's things. Like, what is even the point of it? It's so ugly. Like, if I was to spend like $50, right? I feel like I would spend on a nice figurine rather than a Labubu. It's so freaking weird.
Cinnamon roll is a male?
I'm gonna hold your hand when I tell you this, but yeah. He's a boy. Unfortunately, I guess, for you. But definitely, we should nuke all Labubus. It's so freaking ugly. He's got a pengus? Yeah. I mean, there's a reason why Cinnamon Roll is number one every year, right? It's because he's a
freaking man whore. What a freaking loser, Cinnamon Roll, being a man whore, trying to become number one. Shaking my head.
I used to love Cinnamon Roll as well, but I think I love Pom Pom Purin more. I feel like Pom Pom needs a little bit more love. I don't know, I feel like Cinnamon Roll is just so overrated. So is Kuromi and My Melody. I feel like the little pudding boy is so wholesome, so fat and chunky. He just has one goal in mind, and that is to eat. And it's kind of like me, I feel like. Just to eat, lay down, relax. Did anyone vote for the Sanrio polls this year? I certainly did. I think I voted like once before like giving up. I know some people voted like 2 times or 3 times. Pudding is cool because it has an ass. That is so true. A lot of people say that Pudding has no decorum because he's always showing his buttocks, but I think, that's just Pudding showing off his mischief. Always liked Kuromi better, but Pudding has made it to the top recently. I find him very, very sweet and cute, and the fan art of him is always adorable. The voting started a while ago. I think it ended, but this year's winner was Pom Pom though. For the past few years, it was Cinnamon Roll. Let me actually pull up the results. Did you see the April Fool's joke of Pudding VTuber? Wait, what? Who? Pom Pom had a VTuber model?
What a freaking chungus.
Oh my god, that is so cute. Oh my gosh. He's so freaking kawaii desu. Aww, I love that little cap. If only he was an actual VTuber, that would have been so freaking cute. I want to see Putin's VTuber.
I think you've written the wrong word there, buddy. Oh, what a freaking chungus.
The rain has finally cleared and there is a new northern star in the sky. Exactly. I'm like looking at the art right now and He's like very, very cute. He's like very baby. Let me pull up an image and show you all what he looks like. He's kind of a little boy, I'm not gonna lie. Let me search it up. Putin April Fool's VTuber model. It should be here. Oh no, don't show my Reddit. No. Wait. How do frick. Okay. Nothing is showing. That's good. I can't show my Reddit stuff. Alright. Let me screen share this. Oh, should not be sharing that.
Where the freaking chungers is my...
Oh, no, now chat's moving. So many things are happening. Give me a moment. I do not hate on my coworker on Reddit. I feel like Redditors will not understand. Instead, I hate on my coworker on X, formerly known as Twitter. I feel like whenever you want to vent, it's easier to vent on Twitter than Reddit.
I feel like Reddit people will be like, here's the gold. I hope you have a better day, Sigmar. Arigato.
Oh shoot, everything's moving. Sorry, give me a moment. Wait. How do I move you guys back? Okay. Let's see. Last time you leaked your Reddit, it wasn't high enough res to pick out your username, if that makes you feel better. It's not that I care if you find my username, it's that I care if you find what communities I'm part of. Looks away cutely. I'm not really proud of the communities I recently searched on this PC. That's all I can say. I love playing Overwatch. What can I say? I love Overwatch. Okay, it's showing now. Okay. It's working. But look how cute he is.
Hajime Mashiter. Pom Pom Purin. VTuber. What?
He is so cute, right? He is so cute. Aww. Very kawaii. Did you know that kawaii means cute in Japanese? Thank you.
Nihon go jouzu. Arigato gozaimasu. Arigato.
He doesn't show ass. I mean, like, he's kind of a little shorter, a little boy, right? It would be kind of freaky if he showed his ass. But, I mean, I'm not against it. Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you, Kiko17, donating literally every last bit I have for Reddit reveal. You can't do this to me. You can't do this to me. My Reddit is like so questionable. Wait, let me see if it's suitable to show on stream. Yeah, I don't think I can show my Reddit on stream. 10 bits some more to read one of your posts. Okay. Wait, if I read the post, you guys can find it. Oh, you guys are gonna find out how freaky I am off stream. Wait, I'm gonna read this post and then I'm gonna immediately delete it. I don't know if I can share it because a lot of the stuff okay, I'm gonna be true to you. I'm gonna be honest, but I use Reddit for my Guna stuff. I like to go to the Guna subreddits and check out stuff. Maybe instead I'll post a snapshot of it on Twitter. Or not Twitter, on Discord instead. Oh my god. I posted this one, like, not fanfic, but this little one short I made, like a scenario. It wasn't like a role play, but it was like a scenario. And like, only 3 people commented, and it was the bot that was finding the source for the hentai. One person, me commenting to edit a mistake, and another person whose account was deleted. But yeah, I mean, I'm just a girl, right? It's not like I have a Rule 34 account. It's not like I have a Jailbrew account or anything. Wait a minute. Oh my days, I nearly searched that up on main. I thought I wasn't showing that. Oh shit. Okay, let me just close this tab first. Oh my god. Oh my god, is my VPN off? Oh my freaking days. Did I expose something? Oh my god. I'm so afraid now. Did I expose something? I need to check the VOD. I need to check the VOD. Oh my gosh. Okay, my VPN is on. Alright, alright. But I am very embarrassed of my my Reddit account. That's for sure. Maybe one of you guys have interacted with me on Reddit before, and we've been like secretly fighting in the comments, because picking fights with someone is kind of fun, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of fun to rage bait people. I feel like doing a question mark is the easiest way to rage bait anyone.
But no one find my Reddit account. No one find my Reddit account.
10 more to stay safe. Thank you, thank you. Keep yourself safe. Keep yourself safe. I kind of want to show my stuff. I feel like I'm a bit of a weird person. I don't mind showing it. It's just that I'm not sure if it falls under Twitch's guidelines. That's the only problem. Otherwise, like, I'd be fun to like, yeah, show stuff. Actually, never mind. Never mind. I should not be. Yeah, actually, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna show it. Yeah. And I'm not gonna show it. How about this? How about this? I'll post the. If I show a screenshot of what I post in the future, right? Wait, no, wait. Look, sorry, I'm really flustered right now. If I show you what I've posted, it kind of just exposes my offline activity. Random helpful info time for everyone in chat. When you take pics with your phone, there is location data in the image file. Be careful, friends. That's very true. If you have an iPhone, right, be sure to turn off your location so that it doesn't track you. I know for iPhone, I know for a fact that if you take a photo of something or anywhere, it automatically tags with the location. And a lot of apps actually do that. Recently, when I started commissioning some artists, when I uploaded photos to them, it actually tagged my location, which was very scary. But yeah, like I had to actively click, oh, don't share my location with the image. Luckily, I caught it early on though. Just noting it's on all phones, and the iPhone thing doesn't scrub it completely if I recall. Oh frick. Oh frick. That's okay though, that's okay. Can you change the location? I'm not too sure though, but yeah, definitely everyone should check out their photos and be careful whenever you're posting a photo online so that it doesn't show your locations and whatnot. if you want Windows as a tool called exfil tool, which erases all metadata from images. There's a command line that removes all metadata. I can share afterwards if you want. Yes, please show me it. I really want to show more photos of what I've been eating recently, but I get a little paranoid that it exposes my location. But it seems like it's a very good app, so I'll definitely look into it. Discord also scrubs your metadata off with your images, so you're okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. You guys are so freaking smart. Unlike me, who's like accidentally doxing herself like, what, every 5 streams? I still remember when one of the streams I had not my postcode, but it was a postcode somewhere, not around the area, but within the country, and it scared me a little bit.
But that didn't happen. That didn't happen.
Before you know it, one day I accidentally show something. That's like one of my fears, accidentally turning like my webcam and it just shows my face. I'm so freaking scared that one day I do a hand cam stream and my reflection will show into the thingy majiggy. The reflection will show into a mirror, or my face will show into the reflection, and then like everyone will see me and then laugh, and then everyone laughs and makes a thread on 4chan. Gotta quit showing off your hand mirrors on hand cam, that's for sure. But yeah, I'll definitely be more safe. I feel like when I get very flustered, I begin to move erratically and jumble my words up, and like, I don't know, things get messy. Like just a few minutes ago I was very flustered and then I started clicking on the wrong things. I need to like take my time with stuff. But definitely I want to like add more protection in the future. Anyways, we should probably start watching the Chris Chan video. Chris Chan video before I start getting paranoid about windows and cameras. Also, I hate that joke, Giga.
Hi everyone, I'm Erohime Mirror, and these are my Erohime mirrors.
Do you see me laughing right now? I am not laughing. I am not laughing. It's not funny. If it stops you from making content, it's bad already. It should make you safe while doing content, not remove that type of content entirely. Alright. I definitely should put more preventive measures, but I do appreciate all the tips that everyone gives me. I am a little bit silly, and sometimes I forget how scary it is to live stream, since everything happens all at once and you can't prevent anything from happening. Am I making sense? I feel like I'm muddling my words a bit, but basically what I'm trying to say is that it's kind of scary compared to making YouTube videos. But I definitely want a proper stand for a hand cam, that is for sure. And speaking of hand cam streams, I don't think I'm going to make the medallion exactly, but I'm going to make an error version of the medallion, because I've been told that if I make the medallion, I'll end up getting cancelled and something horrible might happen to me, because usually people that make the medallion have some very, very horrible fate, like it's genuinely cursed. And I've heard too many scary stories, so I don't want to make one. I don't want to taunt fate. I don't want to roll my... What do you call it? You roll the dice, roll a d20, roll a nat 20 on like curseness. I know that Sonitude definitely claims their victims, and I'm like just ready to put it behind me. I don't want to. Like, I'm the type of person that does not believe in ghosts, but I do believe that there's something out there. But I'm not exactly sure what it is. But I feel like sometimes we should not play with the unknown. It will be every time you hear a sigh, it will be Christian. I don't know. I just feel like something bad will happen to me. I have this impending doom in my stomach where it's like if I make the medallion, something horrible will happen and it will be out of my grasp and I will not be able to do anything. If there's an inkling, I wouldn't even try it. Exactly. Sometimes you just don't play with things, which is why I would never want to go to like an abandoned haunted asylum. I really want to do things where you check out ghosts, go ghost hunting, but I feel like we shouldn't mess with things in general. If we don't understand it, then there's no way we can fight it for sure. But that would be funny though. Erohime Mia, live stream, except I don't tell anyone that I'm streaming and it's a guerrilla stream and I'm suddenly in a haunted hospital that's abandoned and no one knows what's happening. But definitely for sure, I like to do stuff as well where I'm safe and in the comfort of my own house. And I don't need to see any stinky people with their labubus on their bags or eating their Dubai chocolate and whatnot. Don't play with the Sonichu Ouija board. It ain't worth it. I will never play with an Ouija board. I feel like it's very cursed. That is one of the things I stand by. I don't want to touch any like cursed games. Like, isn't there one called Charlie Charlie or whatnot? I am too scared of the game. I'm also scared of like other stuff. Like when I was younger, I could not stand the game Bloody Mary because I was so scared that Bloody Mary would come out of my my mirror and start haunting me. And I would not play the train game as well. No. I heard that from a lot of guys though. A lot of guys tried to summon Bloody Mary when they were younger, and that was because they thought that Bloody Mary was hot. Was anyone, perhaps a guy like that, trying to summon like Sadako or Bloody Mary because they thought that they were really hot? But generally, if it's like scary and unknown, don't touch it. None of you have tried to summon Bloody Mary? No? Nope, never tried. I tried. Alright, so at least there's one person that's tried it. I'm not going crazy. I always heard that Bloody Mary was hideous. I've always been told, like, by the people around me, they've always said, oh yeah, I saw this one anime drawing of Bloody Mary and she was super duper hot, so I tried to summon her because I wanted her so badly. This is like my first time hearing that people did not want to touch Bloody Mary in a sexual manner. I was forced into summoning her. Were you perhaps at like a sleepover and your friends force you? Because that's kind of terrifying. I could never. Whenever my friends forced me to do such horrible things, I would be like, nope, I'm not participating. It's too scary. I can't imagine summoning her twice as well. I once had sleep paralysis in a concert hall and saw a masked shadow creep out from the backstage and slowly started walking towards me. Luckily, I managed to shake myself awake before it got too close. That is scary. I get sleep paralysis too, and it is such a not fun experience. And I can feel the horror, like the feeling where your body's not waking up and your brain is just awake, and you're twitching so hard. Like in your mind, you feel like you're moving, but you're barely doing anything, and you can't scream. When you try to scream, nothing comes out. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, some people like Bloody Mary, some people don't, you know? Like, everyone has different tastes. It is what it is. I hate sleep paralysis as a kid, but I never saw the demon. I actually had a similar experience where... Okay, wait. Before I go into it, I do want to ask though, does anyone that gets sleep paralysis in this chat, right? Is your sleep paralysis caused by a lack of sleep? By lack of sleep, I mean how my one gets triggered is that I have to wake up around like 7 or 8 in the morning, and I'll have to have like a very deep sleep, and then I'll have to go back to sleep and try to sleep. And then when I go back to sleep and I try to wake up for the second time, like around 10 a.m., that's when it kicks in. That it's like it kicks in when I have to wake up the second time. It doesn't kick in like right when I wake up from a good night's rest. It has to be like the second wave where like I sleep properly, but I'm not to the point in a deep sleep, but I kind of am. It happens when I have really bad exhaustion combined with insomnia. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, it is specific, but I feel like it happens. And I don't know how to explain it, but I've noticed that the certain trigger is just waking up and going back to sleep. Also, hello, Alvian. Hello, welcome. But my experience was I woke up on a Saturday morning, and then I went back to sleep because it was the weekend. And then I woke back up, but instead of waking up like usual, I felt something on my chest pressing down. Like I could not physically get up, but my mind was awake and everything else was awake. I felt like I could move my hands, but nothing was happening. And I didn't see the demon entirely, but for me, it was like if whenever I tried to close my eyes, these voices that was whispering my name would get louder and louder. So it was like, and the whispers would just get more intense and overlapped the more I tried to close my eyes and ignore it. So I had to keep my eyes open through the entirety of the sleep paralysis. And I remember trying to scream and ask for help and whatnot. And I felt like I was asking for help, but apparently I never did. Like after the whole fiasco, I asked my family, oh, hey, did you hear me screaming? And they're like, no, I thought you were sleeping. But during that time, I was doing everything to wake myself up. And I don't know, it was just this scary, pressing feeling. But that was the first time I had it, and it really scared me a lot. The second time was when I was on my bed. I woke up and fell asleep again. And what happened was, instead of it being morning, it was like 5 a.m. And this time there was this shadowy figure sitting on my chest. And every time I tried to open my eyes, I don't know how to explain it, but the pitch blackness would engulf me even more. And the shadowy figure would get bigger and bigger and spread out. But I woke up from that one by going back to sleep. I have a question, and I'm not trying to dox, but do you call yourself your streamer name when you dream and think about yourself? No, I don't do that. I call myself by my legal name, but yeah. Did you know that sleep paralysis was where the idea of succubi and incubi... Succubi or incubi? Succubi and incubi come from? No, I did not. But, you know, where is that sleep paralysis demon that was trying to suck me off, you know? Like, how come I can't get a crazy one that just wants me for my body? Instead, I get scary ones that are like chanting my name, and it feels like they're trying to kill me. Succubi. Alright, succubi. Like, I've read so many doujins where it's like, you know, succubi is pretending to be like siblings of the main character and trying to bang said sibling. Or like succubi trying to, you know, suck their blood and suck their fluids. But why can't we have something similar like that? Exactly. Why can't we get a hot demon to stalk us? Why does it have to be some black shadowy figure that's looming over me and doesn't say anything? That is so freaking cringe. Exactly. I think we all need a succubus. Why is the world like this? Why is it like this? There's probably someone out there that has like very nice demons haunting them and having fun. They probably have crazy luck. Bro, I have so many spare fluids I'm not even using. Did you know that he is stalled in the balls? Yeah. For real, they're just sitting there in a jar doing nothing.
Okay, buddy. Okay.
But I do wish that a cute demon also haunted me as well. The bull's hardened still lives in my head rent free.
Okay, buddy. Okay.
Alright. I'm trying to search up the Christian video. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get better at yapping. I feel like my yapping aura has gone down recently. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I feel like I'm just so poopy chungus when it comes to talking. We're up to episode... Wait, shoot. What episode were we up to? That's a good question. Multitasking is really hard. I agree. It's hard when you're using one hand on the mouse and the other underneath the desk. It requires so much concentration. I just feel like recently I haven't been able to keep up with chat, and I have just been... I don't know. I've just been having trouble stuttering. I don't know if you've noticed, but I stutter a lot. When I go through the VODs, I realize like half of the times I don't say things clearly. Like, I muddle my words a lot. And in the moment, like in my head, whatever I'm saying, like for example, I'll say like, I love eating carrots, right? It will end up coming as like, eating carrots I love, or like, carrots love eating me. And I swear in my mind it was making sense. Like, I swear I was saying I love eating carrots, but it comes out as like, you know, carrots love eating me. And it's so embarrassing. Like, I do not like rewatching my videos. Whenever like Tappy sends me an edited version, low-key, I'm gonna be honest, Tappy, if you put anything like mean, racist, or anything weird in the video, I low-key don't know, because I skimmed through it briefly because I can't bear to hear myself speak. I mumble my words so much, and I just stutter. I mean, recently I've been getting better at it, but I feel like the way I talk is so unnatural. And I do apologize. Like, I feel like you can hear it in my voice. I'm very like stuttery right now, and I'm trying my best to enunciate my words, but if I begin to speak like the usual pace I speak, I will speak really fast and like no one can keep up with me. Like back then when I started streaming, I used to speak at like this pace and it was super duper fast, and everyone was like, what are you talking about? How are you speaking so fast? Like, why do you speak like that? And no one could keep up with me, and I was just like constantly churning out these words, and I've been trying to speak slower and slower ever since, but yeah. I do not hear my own voice in a studio monitor because the double up begins to mess with my head. it actually makes me speak slower because I wait for the feedback to come back, and then like it messes with my brain. But I definitely do think that I'm improving a lot, I have to say. I feel like I've come a long way. I've come a long way though. That's for sure. I have to pretend I'm a fancy radio man to slowly clarify my speaking. I mean, if anyone has some tips to speak better and more clear, I'm like up for suggestions. But it definitely does get overwhelming. Like, you can tell, I'm like computing lifetime. It just feels so embarrassing to like, not know what to say in the moment. And, like, it feels, okay, let me fix it. It feels very, very embarrassing to just, like, not be able to think of a response on the spot, but you want to keep the ball rolling. But sometimes it's okay to have some quiet moments. I do look at my VODs and whatnot, and it's what makes me cringe. I'm not gonna look at this VOD today though. I know that I've stuttered a lot and I've said a lot of weird things that don't make sense. But I'm trying. Maybe I should just start writing Google Docs of what I want to talk about and just read off a script. Maybe it will make me sound more enunciated and make a lot of sense. I actually put a lot of effort to make my words sound enunciated. I feel like if I was to speak how I usually speak, half of you could not understand what I'm talking about. Also, my mouth gets very salivary when I talk. I'm like spitting so much out, and the amount of times I've had to mute and go like and not cough is insane. I find it harder to read off a script instead of ad-libbing. I find it actually easier to read a script, but that's very, very interesting. But yeah, I feel like having a script, maybe I should like put some dot points or like make a Google Doc and dot point what I want to say instead of like, remembering everything in my head and just searching through it. I definitely should get some topics in mind. I have been running out of topics to talk about recently. Looks away cutely. I want to improve on my talking, but I just don't know what to do. But definitely, I think from now on, I will make some notes and hopefully I can improve on just speaking more slowly and flow more. Watch me, okay? By December, I will be a crazy speaking demon to the point that I will speak so smoothly that I will not have any stutters. It will be very natural and easygoing. Definitely not like Chris Chan type of content, that's for sure. But I definitely want to like get better at talking. See, that was the presentation hints that I was given during school. Put points to where you can meander to after speaking about your other topics. In streaming cases, I think the chat serves as topics to meander to. So true, so true. At least you don't start as bad as Christian. But that's the thing, like, I really am short-circuiting today. I really do apologize. I don't know what's gotten into me. I think I'm just really nervous today. I think stairs. Oh. Okay, deep breaths. Okay. I think my main issue is that I feel like recently more people have been watching me. It has been kind of scaring me that more people are watching, therefore I need to talk more. It is nice to yap to you all, but I am very, very scared. I'm like, I do have the view count turned off. It's been turned off from the very, very start. But like, when I was streaming 6 months ago, I only had like one or two people talking. So it was like the same topics. It was very, very slow. And like, don't get me wrong, I am very grateful for everyone's support and I'm very happy. But I think like I'm just scared. And I probably need to go back to YouTube school to learn how to talk and stream at the same time. But I'm trying. I'm trying. And I feel so bad. I just hate talking and then there's just silence for like 10 seconds and I want to keep the ball rolling constantly. But I also don't want to be that person that worries about views. But the follower number has been rising slowly. I do want to say that I do prefer people to not talk about my follower count and whatnot as well. It does scare me and get intimidating. But yeah, I'm trying. And I also have to say that last year I had more brain rot content, so I was always bouncing off the roof. I have definitely toned down in the way I have spoken. And so like it's like I'm trying my best. But I'll definitely take all the tips into account. And thank you, Indy. Thank you. I saw the paragraph. I'm trying. I'm trying. I don't know why I read his name as Van Gogh though. Oh shit, he's Australian. That's nice. But thank you so much. But I definitely do think this is a thing where it's like time and only time will tell. Like, I think it's very interesting and very, very scary when people blow up. I think my one nightmare to streaming is to suddenly blow up overnight over something small. I actually am really happy for the slow growth. Like, let's take into Dream into account. I feel like if I was to blow up like Dream, I wouldn't be able to handle it. Like, I VTube to make people happy and to yap a lot. And I'm already able to yap to you guys, and it makes me very happy. But it definitely is a trial by fire, for sure. Why is my voice shaking now? My heart? Oh, I wish you guys could like see it, but it is beating so freaking fast. It's okay, it's okay. Ever hear my Mio live crash out on stream? I'll never forget you guys. I'll never forget you guys. I have you all in my spreadsheet, alright? I have you all in my spreadsheet, so I will never forget you all. But I agree, slow growth definitely helps to foster community. And then you can manage and groom to understand the vibes of a stream. That's very true. But I am happy with the community that we have, and I'm really grateful to my friends for helping me and keeping me company. I feel like this is getting really cliche. I don't even know if we'll watch Chrissy Wednesdays because I'm feeling very wholesome chungus right now. But I'm really happy that I've gotten to meet amazing VTubers on my journey of VTubing. And I'm really happy that I've gotten to meet you guys as well. Like, you guys are all interesting and very, very cool chungus. And I feel like together we make a pretty good team. But it's been a very fun journey for sure. And I hope you guys will keep watching me until the very, very end. Anyways, bye guys. Ending stream. I'm joking. I'm not ending stream. But I definitely have to say though, like, it's been fun. Everything's good. I'm not going. What the freaking chungus? Why is everyone sounds like they're so happy that I'm leaving? I'm here. I'm here. I'm still here. What the freaking chungus? I actually think I have a really huge lag delay that might contribute to me being having a hard time keeping up with chat. I feel like there's a 10-second delay.
Wow, that would be a crazy way to end stream. It's like I can still hear her voice.
I'm still here. I'm still here. I haven't tweaked my chat. I think it's more of a Australian Wi-Fi thing. The Wi-Fi is kind of horrible. But yeah, I definitely have noticed that for some streams. Test, I just read that message. Test, thank you, Luna-chan. Hello, Elite. Welcome, welcome. But I feel like there is a little bit of a crazy delay on some streams. I'm not sure how bad the delay is today, though. Yeah, that's around 5 or 6 seconds. Ooh, that's a bit bad. That's like 2 to 3 seconds for me. What? Not too bad, not too bad. I've once had like 10 seconds. I feel like around the 10-second mark, it begins to get really horrible and it's kind of unstreamable. I think my bitrate right now is kind of fine. Let me actually check it out real freaking quick. My bitrate's fine. I don't ever notice the delay. Well,
good for you, Bilbo-chan. I guess everyone doesn't have good Wi-Fi like you.
If Error graduates, I'm dropping out. I'll probably need to sub next stream so Error reads my chat. What is this gaslighting, Alvian? I literally read all your messages. I literally remember that all your messages and everything you send. I literally have you in my spreadsheet. Likes to play Honkai Star Rail. Likes to do all these things. What the freaking chungus. But definitely like the Wi-Fi thing, I can't fix it up, unfortunately. It says my latency to you is 1.3 seconds, so it's kind of fine. That's good. That's good. Really? What was he 7 messages ago? Alvian's 7 messages ago was, I wonder how everyone would react if Error graduates. Exactly. I know everything. I know everything. I know you, Tappy. I know you, Tappy. You like to play Valorant in your spare time. You like to watch Cocomelon. And your favorite episode of Skibidi Toilet is episode 31. I knew that. I knew that. I have Farsight? Nah, I have Nearsight. Nearsight is where you can see things up close, right? Right? Is Nearsight a thing? Yeah, Nearsight is where I can see things up close. I meant the mystical one, Goober. Wait, what? Farsight, mystical.
What the freaking chungus?
I think that's Farsight.
Chat, Alicia, we know how to read and write. Um, foresight.
I know what clairvoyance is, but I don't know what farsight is. No, that's foreskin. Okay, indecision. Doesn't know how to read or spell. What is this kid doing on stream right now? Wow, this Google Doc does not look promising right now. Why? There's so many negative traits about everyone. I should be putting positive things. That's the excuse. That's the thing. He has no excuse. He's married. Wait, what? You're married? What? Indecision is a real life Chungus Rizzler? Wait, what? Indie-chan? I was half listening when Penka told me. I thought she was joking. Oh, wait, what the freaking Chungus? Indie-chan has a female lover or a male lover? I'm not against that, Indie. Married but can't spell and write. Oh, shoot. This is like, you know, when you play Uma Musume and you're trying to parent your 2 horses and have 2 legacy horses and then you have a child. But this is like Indie-chan and his wife, and then they make a horse but a child, but the child can't read or write, and they get the parent stats from Indie. But that is so crazy. I feel like a loser chungus now. For Bilbo, for you, I have that you on Discord, you have a Rick and Morty profile picture, and that you love eating chocolate. I would like to get married one day, but I feel like that's something that is like a long time away. I would like to definitely have 5 kids in the future. I would like to have 5 kids, and the reason why I would like to have 5 kids is that I would like them to be rostered into the Overwatch All-Star team. I will make them do scrims every Sunday and every Saturday, and I'll have the 6th one so they can fill in for the team. But that's so freaking crazy that we have someone in chat married. Luna, that implies that my wife wanted this dummy and not the way around. What if Indy's actually gaslighting us? Like, it's not actually true. I feel like I'm being gaslit, you know? It's like the equivalent of me saying like I'm a cute girl when I'm actually a big fat redditor, and I spent like, well, Henko could be lying to me. You never know. She could be spreading misinformation because I like spreading misinformation in my spare time. No, don't put your marriage cert, but I'll definitely believe you. But yeah, it is a bit sus, Indie-chan, how you can talk to so many VTubers and find the time but still be married. It's very interesting. But I respect the grind. I will definitely give my kids nice names, by the way. I'm not gonna name them Tank, Dipshit, Healer, Sniper. Ah, I see. Take care, Indie. But it's nice that at least someone can find happiness within everyone. It's nice that someone can find happiness with another person. That's very wholesome, Chungus. And I respect that a lot. I wish the best for you and nothing for the best. You guys will scale late game. get those freaky deaky parent stats, and raise the best horse. I mean baby. But I don't think that there's anything wrong with like couples watching VTubers together and not whatnot. I think it's very wholesome. And I agree. One day everyone will grow up, forget Erohime Mir, and find their what was it? Chrissy calls it their beloved gal pal. And they will settle with a gal pal, parenthesis, with benefits in the future. And we will all get a very, very cute gal pal where we can share our autism interests with each other. How could we ever forget you? You have imprinted on our brains.
That's true. I mean, the real thing is that how could you ever leave me? You know, when you're like standing at the altar getting married and you look to the right in the little bushes, you see two pink eyes gleaming and glaring at you. That's me watching you and writing down in my Google Doc that you're married. My goat is washed up.
But it definitely sounds wholesome, like a whole family watching VTubers together. Like I like to imagine out there's probably this cute family that's watching VTubers together, and the kid is just learning about VTubers. The mom is obsessed with the VTuber, the dad is obsessed, and everyone loves this one VTuber. That sounds like a wholesome Chungus ending. Not to promote, but yo, have you seen those VTuber mothers? I have. They're very, 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 very cute. There has been one that has been recently popping out, and they're very, very adorable. Sometimes I can't help but get skeptical, but most of the time they're very wholesome and fun to watch. I think little kids are very cute. Not in that way, alright? But yeah, it's very wholesome, like to see the kids mispronounce things and act like a gremlin on stream while the parents are trying to tame their child. I've only seen a short of a single VTuber mom talking about how bratty her kid was getting. I saw this one clip where the mom was giving her kid a lucky draw because they raised enough money for them to go on a trip. And so the kid took the lucky draw and got something super cute. And I think it was a trip to Disneyland. But the kid got so excited and so super duper happy that she started screaming and running off. And the mom was like telling the viewers, oh, I was going to allow her to draw another special lucky dip surprise, but I guess she's so happy that I can leave it be. And you could hear in the distance these kids scream like,
oh my god, I got a trip. Oh, wow, that's so fun.
But she was very, very, very happy and fun. Man, I'm gonna feel sad now talking about kids, family, life. Now you're making me want to find a boyfriend-free gal pal,
Just like Chris Chan. Are there any virgins in the chat that are cute and petite? You know, as a nice guy myself, you know, I'm just looking for a boyfriend-free gal pal. She's gotta be like 6'11", and she must love Sonic Shoe, and she must love Reddit. But yeah, where's my boyfriend-free gal pal?
Maybe I should go on a love quest, you know? My sweetheart search.
I want to find my true love. You know,
maybe the jerk ops will stop me, and Mary Lee Walsh will stop my pursuit for a girlfriend, boyfriend-free gal pal. And yes, My girlfriend must be under the age of 18, have 40,000 karma, must enjoy forums like 4chan, Reddit, and Live Leak, must be super based and super epic, must vibe with me, and lets me call her kitten in voice. Oh, and also she has to match profile pictures with me. If she doesn't want to match profile pictures with me, I can't be with her. Hello, hello. Welcome. Thank you for the follow, Monster Rider.
You're not the only monster rider around town.
Did you know they're doing a live action of My Little Pony? That's actually crazy. That's actually freaking crazy. There is a live action of My Little Pony coming out soon. And I am not joking. It is confirmed to have a My Little Pony live action. Or a movie, I forgot. One or the other. The only thing I've come close to interacting with My Little Pony content was owning little My Little Pony magnets when I was a kid. No, it's not My Little Pony X Uma Musume. It's like literally just My Little Pony live action. You should definitely check it out though. I think it would be very fun to watch it. Maybe Elise should watch it as like a video together, like a community bonding event. Speaking of which though, we are watching our first movie together on Saturday night. They better have Chris Pratt voicing Fluttershy. I'm going to scream if I see another Chris Pratt in a video. Can you imagine Chris Pratt in like found footage content? Like, imagine if they casted Chris Pratt in Blair Witch. Can you imagine? Like they cast Ryan Gosling, Chris Pratt, and Ryan is it Reynolds? Yeah, all the Ryans and all the Chris's. I feel like that would be such a messy movie. And I agree, Chris needs to stick to his TV and movies. Stay out of my cartoons. But yeah, we will be watching Blair Witch on Discord on Saturday night, which is very, very fun. 7:30 Japan Standard Time. I was thinking whether to make it at 9 a.m. Japan Standard Time or 7:30 Japan Standard Time, but I wasn't too sure. But I think I might make next movies one at 9 a.m. so that other people can have a chance to join in, because I know it's definitely like early for the movie for some people.
But you know, that's kind of a country diff. It's not my fault that you're from America. You know, it's not my fault that you're like on the opposite side of the world.
I think Chris Pratt did Mario well, but full stop, you know? Don't bring Chris Pratt into other movies. But I'll definitely be watching in bed as well. And I think I'll be streaming it. I think I have the link for it. I can find the version that I need to show. I mean, we gotta like hype Chris up, right? Like, all the Chris's are low-key sad and pathetic in life. We gotta like make Chris Pratt feel like he's contributed to a lot to the voice acting community. I don't have Discord Nitro. Will that affect the quality of the stream? Will it be very, very terrible? I do have the link though, so if anyone can stream it, I'm not opposed to it as well.
Oh.
If you need to, I can do it. I definitely appreciate it. Thank you. I hate how Discord is implementing all these things, such as like you need to pay more to upload more than 10 megabytes. Like, I was so mad when they removed the 15 megabytes and they changed it to 10, and they keep adding more quote unquote quality of life changes, but it's just ruining the app, I feel. Like, why should I pay $10 to $15 a month just to upload more files and just have better quality in my voice chat? Like, it's so freaking insane. The servers aren't handling it well. Well, like, it's probably all the e-kittens and all the e-daddies like having a voice call, and they're the reason why the bandwidth is being dried out. But I remember like back in 2018, Discord was so nice. It was like a breath of fresh air compared to all other social medias. Like, I remember when they first introduced Nitro and the whole boosting thing, I felt like it just ruined the quality. Like, when Discord had the pin feature, it was so nice. Like, the whole concept of channels and everything is amazing. Do you remember when you responded to someone, it wouldn't be a straight response, but it would repeat whatever they said and respond back to it? I remember when I used to respond to my friends' paragraphs, it would resend the entire paragraph and then my message back. And then they changed it to like something like a weird line near the reply. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Discord reply old feature. But it was very old. Also, bye Alvian, thank you for joining. Thank you. But yeah, basically it was a quote reply function. You would basically quote whatever they were saying and it would respond back. Okay, let me show you what it did. Yeah, so it was literally this image that I'm showing right here. It literally was like this. So you'd have the person say something, and the modern one would be the next response where they respond to it, and it's like a hyperlink, so you have to like tap on it. Whereas the old one is this latest message, and it would quote whatever they were saying. It would ping them as well and put your response, and it was very janky. And I remember it being very horrible, but it was like, you know, something very simple to use and very neat to use at that time, because back then when people responded to messages, when replies weren't even a thing, it was literally just writing the first line of the message and then responding with what they had. It definitely cluttered the chat a lot of the time. But yeah, I think after the replies and whatnot, things definitely went downhill. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a huge fan of the server tags. I feel like they become very cluttered. I feel like these days, Discord has become a very cluttered mess. There's like a lot of graphics happening in the profiles and a lot of graphics happening on the banners. I feel like it's such a boomer when I'm talking.
Back in my day, we didn't have these things on Discord. It was so clean, so proper. The UI was all of this.
But I feel like, yeah, there's just so much clutter. And I wish they didn't remove the hashtags in the username. I feel like the hashtags in the username were very nice, and I could like snag a username I wanted while having a unique identifier. They should add a Discord Lite version. I feel like they should add like the same app but tweak it so it's like minimalistic, and then I'll use it. But there's so much unneeded features, and yet they still don't have an ability to change notification sounds for specific servers. So now I have no idea where I'm pinged. That's actually a really good idea. I've heard that you can mod your Discord to change the sounds and whatnot, but that's like a lot of effort to get the bare minimum. But it's actually crazy how long we've come from. Like, I was never on the IRC stuff, but man.
That brings memories from time to time.
That's a little hush hush. Discord will ban you for doing. Okay, I just said that you could mod your Discord, but Discord kun, if you're watching this, I was joking and I meant in game. No one would ever mod your beautiful, perfect app, you know? Everyone loves you a lot, Discord. We all love your user interface. I love giving Nitro. I love having my money spent on useless features. But yeah, we love you, Discord. Please sponsor me, Discord. Please give me free Nitro.
I mod Discord, but for some reason, the update screwed up.
We need a bigger server limit. It's too small. What is the current server limit right now? Is it... Do you mean like how many channels you can join? If I recall, it was 100, right? Why the frick do you need more than 100 servers to join? What are you doing for you to be needed in 100 different places? Yeah, apparently with Nitro, right? Wait, let me search it up. Discord server limit Nitro. So apparently, right? If you have Nitro, you can join up to 200 servers. While if you are on the free, like the normal one, you can only join 100. But yeah, that's crazy. 200 servers.
Also, hello Sasuke 002914. Hello.
I only have like 10 servers. Like, let me count right now how many servers I have, okay? So I have my one, right? I have a friend's one, another friend's, my model mamas, my friends. They're all VTubing related. And that's like, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11. I have 11, but I only use like 3 properly as well. Don't worry, I might be in a few, but I only look at 3 closely. Hello, Bee-Boo. Fillion feet?
What's Fillion's feet doing in this chat? What the freaking chungus?
I'm not sure if you're saying hello, Bee-Boo, or saying hello to another person in this chat. I am very confused, Chungus. But yeah, if anyone has more than like, what, 20 servers, you are insane. I'm like, I can imagine having like 10 for emotes and then another 10 because you want to keep up with notifications. But yeah, like more than 20 is insane. Oh, Koseki Bibu. That's what you meant. Fair enough, fair enough. Welcome, welcome. What happens to servers when VTubers graduate? Do they lock down all the channels and archive it, or do they nuke it? I've never been part of a server where it's been nuked or like graduated. So I'm very curious. It depends. What's the usual case that people usually do? Like, do they usually just leave it archived and everything is on like read-only mode and you can only send reactions? Or is it just wiped? From what I've seen, they archive it and all the long-term members are just talking with the graduated VTubers. Oh, so like the VTubers still hang around, but they just lock it down? That's very interesting. I've seen lockdowns. I feel like that would be the usual. The one I knew just handed the server over to the mods and left. That's kind of funny. Like,
You know, buddy, my VTubing journey is over, but you can have the server. Bye.
I feel like purges are definitely common, but not too common. But that's kind of weird, like chatting on an alt. And so, like, are you telling me that basically, for example, if I was to graduate, right, I would like lock down the server, I would stop using my account, but I would come back on an alt. But would you know it was me on the alt? Or like, would I be pretending to be someone else, but then I would gaslight you into thinking it was me? Some archive them, some delete them. Hello, welcome. Hello, Melody, Nafaya, welcome. Melorade. Oh, hello, welcome. What did you guys do? Thank you for the raid. How are you guys? Tell me what you've done today. Tell me in great detail what game or what you've been talking about. If you don't talk about it, I will start crying. I will stare into the screen. So I'm waiting for you to... I'm just joking. If you need to do anything, if you need to go, feel free to go. But thank you for joining me. Hi, how's stream? Hi, Melody. It's been going fine. We're just talking about VTubers, graduation, and how VTubers usually handle their Discord servers when they graduate. But how are you today? Welcome. We just did some fan art, or at least I tried. I yapped mostly. That is so freaking fair. I feel like whenever I do fan art streams or like anything drawing related, I feel like I just end up talking. Like, I'll be drawing up close and then you see my mouse stop moving and I'll just yap away. She was drawing while laughing like a maniacal goblin. How do I say that word? But that is fair. I mean, who wouldn't want to laugh and have fun while drawing on stream? But that is me as well. I can never learn to shut up as well. I sometimes even join my friends' streams and I draw, but then I'm like gaming on the side as well. Goblin D's nuts. But I hope you had a lot of fun drawing fan art and whatnot. That sounds so freaking chungus cool kawaii des. I'm sorry, I'm normal. But yeah, feel free to stay as long as you need. If you need to rest, go to sleep, grab something to eat, feel free to head off as well. Hope you enjoy your stay though. I can vouch, I saw a sketch while you were gaming. I was actually playing Overwatch while drawing in between every time I died. Every time I died, I was just drawing and just trying to sneak some things in. I wish I stayed for most of the stream, but definitely I need to draw more. I need to have more fun and draw. I really like drawing streams. They're so much fun. I do end up yapping a lot though in the end, but that's okay. Maybe next week I can schedule a drawing stream. That will definitely be very, very fun. We should all practice moe art again. I have been trying to improve behind the scenes, but I've had to take it slowly though. Thank you, Tobacco Sweet 313.
Arigato. Thank you, thank you.
I'm super sleepy, sir. I'm gonna raid and run. Enjoy stream. I love your streams, but I'm always too shy to chat despite yapping everywhere else. No worries, Melody. No worries. Take care, take care. Go get some sleep. And I'm so glad that you could join us even though it's a little bit. You're always welcome here. You're always welcome. And it's nice to meet you. Thank you, thank you. And yeah, there was a stream that Poker was actually crazy. Poker is actually really, really, really cute with her drawings. I really, really love the sketch that she made me. And I have it like on my 8 terabyte hard drive. Thank you for the follow, Goddess of Lemon.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Thank you. I definitely should try to draw her pregnant. I think here's what I'll do. I'll draw her pregnant and me watching her give birth on stream next time. That will be something. I gotta return the gesture, you know. And thank you for the lemon, Goddess. I appreciate it. And yum yum yum. I like your username. Or original Draguzin these nuts across your face. I'm sorry. But definitely. Oh shoot, so many people. Thank you for the follow. Jam, pam, plow, plop. You should add plop to your username, by the way. I feel like it would make a great addition. Hi, welcome. But definitely, I want to do more community events. I've been meaning to like do more community stuff and like Discord hangouts. But I'm a very, very shy person outside of streaming. I do act like a gremlin. I do act like a rat. But in general, I am very quiet and shy. And I don't know. I just get super duper nervous. But we'll see. I really want to play Roblox again. It was very fun cave diving. But I want to try something like scaling Antarctica. I feel like that will be easier to track and play. And I don't think we're going to do a Chrissy Wednesday today, unfortunately. Considering how long we've been yapping. I will believe you're tall. I'm actually very, very short. And this is my real height. That's actually very mean to say to me. Did your mother ever tell you that you shouldn't be mean to cute anime girls on the internet, otherwise they will come to your room in the middle of the night and bite your face off? There's a dumb Roblox game called CNA Simulator. You should check it out. I thought I just said a bad word, I'm not gonna lie, when I was reading that out. Let me check this game out real quick. CNA Simulator. Work as a CNA in a busy hospital ER. Team up with friends to run the ER and help tons of patients coming in non-stop. Ooh, that looks pretty fun. That looks very fun. So I assume you're just role-playing and you're diagnosing people and like gaslighting them. AKA commit malpractice repeatedly. Hell yeah. Who wants to commit crimes? CNA, it stands for Certified Nursing Assistant. It basically means healthcare professionals who provide basic care to patients under the supervision of a registered nurse. Totally didn't look that up. I totally knew it. But I agree. I love community-based stuff. I will definitely be pumping it out more. That's for sure. Baby steps though. Baby steps. Ooh, maybe I can do Roblox on a Monday or something. Oh, that sounds fun. I am quite all-knowing. Like, I do have a big forehead. I don't show off my forehead as often, but look at this forehead right here. Look at the amount of knowledge I have in me. The amount of knowledge that oozes off my forehead. That's why I have my bangs down most of the time. So I can, stop the knowledge and wisdom from escaping me. See, look how smart I am. Don't I look like a sophisticated streamer right now? I could literally make up something, sell it to you, and you would believe me. Big forehead, small brain. Hey. I have a big forehead and a big brain, okay? My head is full of wisdom. Look at me. Yeah, I read a lot of books at night. I am a lover of feminine literature,
Women, why do they have periods? Grr, I hate when women struggle. Patriarchy. 6'5", by the way.
But I'm very big brain and I'm very smart, alright? You look like you're on you look like you're on hour 13 of a 24-hour crunch session right before a finals thesis and you procrastinated till the day before. You literally just called me out for my high school exams. I'm not gonna lie. I don't talk about this much, but I kinda failed my high school exams. It's embarrassing, but I crammed 3 years worth of knowledge into 2 weeks, and it was not a fun experience at all. I definitely struggled a lot, and it hurt me so freaking much. If there is one advice I would give everyone that is watching right now and is currently a student and still studying, is please take your exams seriously. Please study hard. Don't be like me. Don't play Valorant all night long and still not rank out of bronze. But yeah, most importantly, do your best. Don't goon while studying. Don't do that. But yeah, be a good student. Don't do drugs. Put your hair up. Put your glasses on and lock in. But please study. Please. Cramming knowledge is such a horrible feeling. The feeling of just having knowledge rushing into you and needing to remember it for the very next day is such a miserable feeling. Just put down the game. I promise you, Valorant will not go anywhere in the next 3 years. You have more than enough time to play it. Just develop a stimulant addiction like me and you'll get all the scholarships. How much caffeine did you take? I didn't take caffeine. I kind of raw dogged it. I made sure to get good sleep. My only issue was that I didn't really study and I just played Valorant all day. If you couldn't rank up to plat in 5 different games in a night, you couldn't cram 5 subjects in one night.
Truth, Nuke.
That kind of hurts. I'm not gonna lie. But that is so true. Guys, here's a new quote for all of you to live by.
If you
Wait, let me read it in a voice.
if you can't rank up to plat in five different games at night, you probably can't cram 5 subjects in one night.
Let that sink in. I know flashcards are a really good way to remember things, but the best way to remember things at the end of the day is to just constantly revise it. Like after a class, just write down what you've learned and whatnot. But I am guilty, and I'm not gonna lie, I do struggle with studying. I kind of was that one person that couldn't sit still and study. It was very, very hard for me. But I hope you feel better now, Giga, and you're not taking any more stimulants and putting your life on the line. Please take care of yourself. Nothing beats actually putting in the time and effort. No, that is true. Your future you will thank you. And remember, if you study well and you work well, in the future you will get a freaking cool epic chungus high paying job where you can, do the bare minimum, and then you get to watch VTubers all day long and goon all day long. It's just like a matter of late scaling, just like League of Legends, the hit game League, where you gotta work hard at the very start and then you get to reap the rewards at the very end. But I definitely do agree though, there are definitely many methods. Like if you're a tactile learner, you learn better when you can have flashcards. And then there's stuff like kinetic learners, where like they can, I forgot what it was. There was like these type of learners. There was like tactile, kinetic, and something else. But it ultimately is up to you to figure out the best choice. Or I mean, you can watch an Erahime Mia stream right before you sleep. I think that works out well. Visual and audio. Thank you. I was more of a visual person. I could never do audio. In high school, I never needed to take notes, so when I got to college, I didn't know how to do it and I had to learn how to do it fast. But yes, for every hour in class, you should study 2 to 3 hours outside of class.
Truth nuke.
I've heard that, like, taking notes is very... Oh, wait, that reminds me. While taking notes is really good, but did anyone ever have that classmate that would, like, write in gel pen? And they would write about, like, the most diabolical subjects? Like, I remember this classmate, we were talking about, like, migrants in Australia and slavery and whatnot, and they would be writing slavery in bubble writing and then writing hearts around it to make their page look cute, and their writing would be so freaking adorable. Thank you, Giga17, for the 200 bits. What the freaking chungus?
Paying the yap tax, Solero. I appreciate that you give good advice alongside the jokes. You smell so nice. Wow. Let me take a sniff.
Thank you, Giga. Thank you so much. But please take care of yourself, okay? Please do not take too many stimulants, alright? I was just reading what was said in the message. No need text to speech when you have Erahime Mia. You know, that's why I have foresight, right? As someone mentioned before, I have the ever-knowing knowledge of foresight, clairvoyance. I'm not gonna lie, but I actually have really good handwriting. I don't want to be like one of those obnoxious people, but I actually have super neat handwriting. I actually can find a photo of it. But did anyone have chicken scratch writing in primary school? Weird flex, but okay, but like,
you know, it's not my fault you don't have good handwriting. You know, you don't need to be jealous. Yari yari desu.
Alright, let me see if I can find the image. But I actually have decent handwriting, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let me find it. Okay, here it is, my writing, my notes. Actually, I lied. Is it actually neat? I feel like it's not neat now. Maybe I'm gaslighting you all. I had very sketchy handwriting. For me, my handwriting was adapted because I took a lot of art classes in high school and I had to do a lot of sketches. So my handwriting was very light and like the font looked like it was you'd use for sketching. But let me actually show you what I did. Let me download this image. I had really bad handwriting in elementary and nobody knew why, but it wasn't all the time until my parents realized that the table I was writing my homework on was textured. I didn't know any better and the damage was done. I internalized my handwriting was garbage and stopped caring. Aww, pat pat pat. I feel like handwriting does reflect a person. I feel like at the end of the day, if someone can read it, it's not really a problem. Like, if you can read it and you can understand it yourself, then it's all good. For me, I just prioritize speed. See, Luna-chan, if you were a horse in the hit game Uma Musume, you would dump all your writing points to speed. Compared to Indy-chan, who would have their points all in power. And then some of you guys would probably be put in like wit for your smart knowledge. And you know, to the people that want to have nice handwriting, they probably be in guts. Alright. Okay, here is my handwriting. I found a little bit of my work back in the high school. This is actually so freaking embarrassing. But yeah. Here it is. Now I feel like I've been like gloating about how good my handwriting when I'm actually a freaking stinky liar and I'm actually not telling the truth and it actually sucks and it wrong screen. Oh my god, I didn't mute. I'm sorry. Shoot, I thought I muted. I'm so sorry, everyone. Give me a moment. Oh god, I need a drink of water. Give me a moment. Okay, I'm back. We're okay now. We're okay now. But yeah, this was my handwriting in high school. It was very tiny, and when I drew eyes, I used to draw a little circle. I don't do that anymore. But yeah, I used to do eyes with a little circle. I thought it was very cute, so I did that. Also, does anyone play Genshin Impact? Because you can probably tell what this is referencing. If anyone plays Genshin Impact, you probably can tell. This looks like some fancy scroll I'd find in an ancient temple. Thank you, thank you. Such submissive handwriting couldn't be me. What do you mean, submissive handwriting? It's normal. But the context was I was in a design class and I had to create a cafe logo, and I got inspired by Kazuha from the hit game Genshin Impact. And I decided to make it maple leaf based. Hence all these motifs of a maple leaf. And I had to like create mock-ups and copies, which was pretty cute and cool. If I saw that maple leaf in a cafe, I'd walk right in. I definitely liked this version the most. I'm pretty sure I went with this one. I'm very proud with what I did with it, but yeah, I hate like doing this type of stuff where you have to write many ideas and rewrite it constantly. The third one, this one, I really liked this one as well. It was very simple. But yeah, it's very, very cute. I hope no one's reading the text, you know. I'm very embarrassed about it. I think I have another example of my writing as well. Let me dig through a bit more. No, please don't read it. But I was definitely one of those kids that did scrapbooking and bullet journals at one point with all the fancy markers and all the fancy stuff. Oh, here's another example of my writing. Wait, choto mate kudasai. Let me see if it's anything important. Oh, okay, it's not. But this was it. This was my other... I really liked writing on lined graph paper, and whenever I made mistakes, I would cross it out twice. But here it is. I know it's a hard to read, but yeah. And this is what I meant with the little circles. I loved drawing eyes with the little dots on top. It feels very nice just doing the little dots. I think that was like my stylistic font choice. Very clean indeed.
Eating ice cream coffee right now. By that, I mean I made a cup of coffee, put it in the freezer just long enough to be half frozen, crushed the weak ice, and now I have a coffee Slurpee.
I hope you enjoy that snack. It sounds very interesting, but very cursed as well. I can imagine the flavors escaping the coffee though. I feel like whenever you freeze a drink and then you crush it to become a Slurpee, the flavor usually leaves. But I'm curious of everyone's writing. If you guys are comfortable, feel free to send your handwriting in media. I should probably do like a handwriting rating stream as well. Room rating? That's so overrated. Handwriting rating? I could get behind that. I feel like that's very unique and interesting. Maybe we should have like next week just all community stuff. Monday, Roblox. Tuesday, Fortnite. Wednesday, Chrissy Wednesdays. Thursday, handwriting. Fridays, learn a language together. Saturday, horror game multiplayer. Sunday, VR chat gooning sesh. But I can't wait for the Goon Cave rating for tomorrow. I'm definitely pumped, and the submissions have been amazing. I definitely am excited to rant on about them and trash talk. I'm joking, I won't trash talk, but if anyone still wants to submit their room rating reviews, you have until tomorrow, just before stream. I actually want to do another stream where I rate your screen time as well. I'm very curious to see everyone's phone screen time. I feel like recently, because of Uma Musume, everyone would probably, I assume, have Uma Musume at the very top. In my opinion, it would be nicer to have a dedicated day. That way people cannot miss any, but that's just my opinion. Definitely, for sure, for sure. I like to schedule things in advance. I would definitely probably do a handwriting stream in like a week or so. But definitely excited for the room rating one. I'm hoping to turn it into an actual video as well, which is very, very exciting. And the handwriting stream can be just regular or cursive, anything you want. I feel like you should choose handwriting that reflects you perfectly, that shows off you for who you are. Anything you want, anything you want.
Can we write unhinged shit as long as it's stream safe?
Yes, you can. If you want to write anything freaky deaky, be my guest. But please, 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 just make it Twitch friendly. If it's not Twitch friendly, unfortunately, I will not be able to show it. But I will give permission to. And I will read them out in a specific voice, if that makes you feel better. So here's the deal. You write something in your handwriting, and I'll read it out.
Wow, what's a Sigmar? That's so freaking crazy.
Everyone is required to write a fanfic. That would be fun. What should our topic of fanfic be? I know. Among Us. Everyone has to write about Among Us, but it can be anything Among Us related. It just has to be related to Among Us, and it needs to include the words Among Us. Like, you know how movies are like referencing the title? It needs to have like a moment where, like, you know, the characters just talk to each other and they're like,
So, Red, how are you feeling today? I don't know, Yellow. I'm kind of feeling under the weather. Well, Red, I think there's an imposter among us.
boom, peak cinema. Peak. Roll the credits, right? Yeah. I guess that's settled then. We're just gonna talk about Among Us, and we have to write about Among Us, and it has to be no more than 500 words. I feel like it could be like a joint stream, you know, like a rating your handwriting while rating your Among Us fanfic, but raunchy smart, but still suitable for Twitch. And I will be grading it as well. I feel like the more I add onto it, the more absurd things I add onto this, like, criteria. So, like, it needs to reference the phrase Among Us. It needs to be raunchy related. It needs to have an ending, a start and an ending, no more than 500 words, and it needs to be handwritten. That is the criteria. And whoever wins, we'll figure out that later. Whoever wins, something should happen to them. You won't get banned from the Erahimemiya Discord server. That sounds like a good deal. I'll work something out, but yeah, I'll definitely have like a mystery salty surprise up and ready. That's for sure. Alright. I think before I'm going to end stream, I wanna scroll a little bit of Instagram Reels today. I'm not gonna lie. I've been itching to look at Instagram Reels with you all after last time. I've been trying to curate the feed a little bit, so hopefully it will be better. But I think we're just gonna do like 10 minutes of Instagram Reels, and then we're just gonna call it a night because I am getting tired. Okay. I know it's gonna be good. Trust me, trust me. We're going to get some epic reels today. It's gonna be so worth. Oh, I just froze for a moment. That was so weird.
I'm gonna be honest, I wish I was forklift certified.
If you're a forklift certified person, I can definitely say for sure that you will be an unstoppable force among women. They will want you so badly. Trust me on this. Alright. I guess we'll do happy reeling. Let me see if the audio is on. I'll remove the background audio as well. Yes, I can definitely say for sure that forklifts do pull all the ladies. If you get a forklift license, I guarantee you by tomorrow, all the beautiful ladies will be lining up in a line right outside your door.
And they'll be like, tangy fruit, I need you.
Yeah, like you have already someone that wants you, you know? Tappy says that he wants you so badly. Even the men will flock towards you. I can guarantee you that for sure. Much Riz. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Thank you, thank you.
$56.
Is this too loud? No. Could be a tiny bit louder. You want this to be louder? Are you sure you want this to be louder? I can raise the volume. Huh? I'm actually taking notes right now. Hurry up, this video is too long. I'm already losing patience. His forehead is big. That's no way to talk to someone. Looks at myself. I think his forehead is bigger than mine. Let's be honest. See, wait, let me compare. If I shrink him down to my size, let's see who has the bigger forehead. Oh. Wait, I think we have the same size head. Oh. Oh. I mean, at least my hairline is a bit more forward, you know? His one is a bit more back. So I win this time. I win. This is actually very interesting. Let me put the volume down a little bit. I could do that, but what he's doing takes a lot of time and effort. So I'm gonna tell you some makeup terminology, but oh, hello recommended drink. Hello, welcome. Hi Error, hope you're having a good day. Thank you. Hope you're having a good day as well. But there is this term when it comes to makeup, right? It's called baking, And basically what baking is applying a heavy amount of powder underneath the eyes and the high points of your face, which is like the T section on your nose. And it basically allows the natural heat from your face to cook the powder so your makeup can set up as crease free. But yeah, baking does take a lot of time and it does make a difference. But it's, again, just applying concealer and loose powder under your eyes just for a crease-free, flawless look. And that's what he was doing and why he was, speeding up the video. Won't it be harder to maintain though? But there are things like makeup setting sprays that allow it to set in place. Like, think about like you're baking bread, right? When you bake it, the form will settle in. It will harden and it won't be disturbed. I wear my eye bags with pride. Me too. I have such heavy eye bags that I need to get some good sleep. I say this as I continue to watch reels. But yeah, that's what he is doing. He's like powdering his nose and baking it. Man, that tutorial was kind of lame. I waited for so long and nothing happened. Who remembers these videos? These are so disgusting. And I don't know if it's bait or not. I think it's bait. I was also expecting the femboy to dress like crazy, but makeup is crazy. I say this, but sometimes women are shapeshifters. They can change into something completely different and get away with it. I hate these videos, but I have no choice because, you know, I can't act like I have Coco Melon. I need to sit through and watch these.
Usually don't do this, but we're gonna get fancy today and add a little bit of onion.
Ew.
Got this huge thing of chicken. I'm just gonna prep 2 breasts and then freeze the rest for different times. Kind of juicy.
Oh.
Have to really disinfect this counter after. I'm gonna try to do like strips of it, but I guess it just depends on how well it goes trimming
I
it.
don't like how she's cutting it.
Chicken.
I don't know why, but
just boiling this
the color
in
looks
the Coke and
very
ketchup.
unappetizing.
This is a Weight Watchers recipe if anyone's curious. It's very good. My mom first started making this, I don't know, about 20 years ago or something. And now all of our family makes it on a regular basis. And we're going to cover it.
Why is it like
4 cups of water
that
to a
type
boil.
of color?
Oh, I suppose I should turn this on. 2 cups of rice. 1, 2. I'm putting it in this thing so I can wash it. Yeah, what do you want to help me with? Water's boiling, in goes my cleaned rice.
No! Don't tell me she cooks rice like this. No! At least get a pot, please. Please. You know, I can respect it when some people don't use, like, rice cookers, because not everyone can afford one. Like, at least a pot, right, for traditional sake. But a pan? A pan?
I have them over here.
Please
Okay,
do
I'm
not make
stirring
Coke Slurpees and canned bean
covering it.
Slurpees. I beg you.
Alright, baby, go ahead with some grapes. Pick out the grapes you want. They're cute, huh?
And this side is for supper.
Okay.
I'm doing mine first. This one is mine.
Okay.
This one is supper.
salt? Just eat your damn cucumbers without the salt. I'm not gonna lie, the end product kind of looked better. But I don't know if this is an unpopular or popular opinion, but I feel like adding salt to your fruits is kind of a little bit excessive. I feel like we should enjoy the fruits in its natural state instead of like, you know, adding more flavors to it. Like fruit is very healthy. It is very good for your body. Why are you adding like other stuff to change the quality of it? It makes it fresher, does it? But I felt like they added so much though. I know that like salt is added, but I felt like they added so freaking much. Me looking away embarrassed.
Harry Mir has a bad take on fruit. Whoopsies. Whoopsies.
I do know that like leaving like if you drench your bananas or apples in lemon juice, that it helps it from, is it the word deoxidizing and losing the brownness, that gaining the brownness quickly. I know that it's a really cool trip because of the acidic stuff. But yeah, I feel like you're supposed to put salt over it and stroke it to scrape off the skin and bumps. But like just actively salting your fruit just to make it salty is very crazy. You guys are so smart, so much wisdom. I thought oxidizing was related to like just anything going bad in general. But you know, we're here to watch reels. We're not here to be smart.
I'm making Minecraft in real life because I'm unemployed. Day 2 was a bit crazier because we started adding Minecraft textures to the well. We had to plan out every single block in color, which we're doing for every building, which is over
Oxidation is any
700,000
reaction
pixel
with
squares.
oxygen?
Outside,
I
we even have
see.
a farm where we'll force our villagers into a 9-to-5 labor with no benefits. The church has 2 stories now, and you'll be able to go all the way to the top. But finally, we have a blacksmith, which might end up getting cut down a bit because I'm now in crippling debt. Follow for more because I'm making Minecraft in real life.
What is a SQL injection? Explained by Cats. Kitty has a website.
I think that Minecraft house is pretty cool, but I think this is even more cool. Should we watch the SQL?
Kitty asks users to fill out
SQL? Let's watch this.
a form. Normal user types their name. Database stores it nicely. Bad user types code instead of their name. The database thinks the code is a command. It obeys. The malicious code runs. It can steal or delete everything. Without protection, your data gets stolen or destroyed. Smart Kitty uses input validation and prepared statements. Now malicious code gets rejected. Database stays safe. Kitty's website is secure. Everyone sleeps peacefully. That is a SQL injection. Explained by Cats. What is that?
So in Erohime Mia terms, it's like if you accidentally gave your password, if you give your password and username willingly to me because you want me to buy you nitro, and then I go into your account and I give you nitro, but I actually don't give you nitro. I actually steal all the money from your account and leak your passwords online. That's what an SQL injection is, right? Did I get it correct? Ero, teach us cyber sex?
Well, that's kind of freaky, bud. That's kind of freaky.
But I didn't know what SQL was. That's very interesting. You learn something new every day, right? And also, this video is freaky. Cats! Hi, I'm Elvis. I'm 9 months old and was born with hyperbelia. Aww. Oh, he has the wobbly cat syndrome and slow tummy thing. That is so freaking cute. Aww.
Love is the best feeling. When they try to manipulate you, when you study dark psychology. I learned in dark psychology.
Dark psychology learned for me.
See, this is the
I
content.
didn't learn dark psychology. Manipulating people is my nature.
I learned dark psychology because I was bullied. Now I can just play with people's mind whenever I want. Adrian, don't trust me. There's a secret dark inside my body. A friend tried to backstab me, but I learned dark psychology. These nerds were calling me evil, but I became the real and evil one. I learned dark psychology. I realized the world around me was evil, so I opened my eyes. Real eyes? Real eyes? Real eyes. I studied dark psychology for 3 years. Now even I'm scared of myself. Like I'm literally Iron Okoji.
What?
Love is the best feeling. When they try to
I love the transitions. They were so peak. Oh, does anyone know about the video where it's like, say you want, you love me, and then it's like, I swear to God, these girls be tripping. You know that audio where it's usually like, the teacher will be like, okay class, we're gonna learn how to say daddy, and then the cute girl will be like, Bakugo, and then Bakugo will be like, I swear to God, these girls be tripping. Yes? Okay, wait, let me find it. I swear to God, these girls be tripping. Bakugo. Okay. Tripping TikTok. I need to show you these. They're so peak. They're so peak. Okay. I don't know if they're bad, but yeah. Like this.
Say you want someone. Say you want someone. Said you want someone. I swear to God, this girl be tripping, dog. One day
Yeah. So basically the teacher tells someone to spell a specific word, but the cute girl spells out something else.
say you want someone. Say you want someone. Said you want someone. I swear to God, this girl be tripping.
It's so bad. Here.
You want someone.
Say you want someone. Say you want someone. I swear to God, these girls be tripping, dog. Say you want someone. Say you want someone. I swear to God, these girls be tripping. I swear to God, these girls be tripping, dog. I swear these girls be tripping, dog. Okay. A few more reels, and then that's it. Otherwise, we're going to get sucked in. But whenever I like reference this meme, you all have no excuse to say like, oh no, I don't understand. You have to be like, when I say, can you spell cute? And then all of you have to spell cute. And then one of you have to spell like, I don't know, Erohime Mia. And then I'll be like, I swear to God,
These viewers be tripping.
Next time when I do it.
Siu papa papa siu mau mau. Ligo mau mau ho dai get ger keji a. Go 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 go. Ni go 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 jan hai ho ko a. Pa ligo lu yan ho chao yung a. Wah ligo gai sek em do a. Ligo vroom 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 ge hai tum. Siu papa papa siu mau
Siu ba 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 siu mau mau.
mau. Ligo mau mau ho dai get ger keji a. Go 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 go.
Go 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 go. What? Okay, can I be honest? These are very cringe memes. I feel like the Italian brain rot memes, they were funny at first, but they begin to like fall off. I felt like it was very interesting, but the only interesting and funny one is tung 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 sohuru. I feel like the rest are just so freaking lame. But that's just me. Maybe I'm like too old to find them funny, but I just never clicked with me, the Italian brain rots, especially like the tralala tralaleo and all these things. They just feel so absurd. The shark one is neat. Looks away. Oh, I'm sorry. But it definitely feels like funny for primary school kids.
I just finished my 9-hour shift at Macca's. I made $100. Let's go put it through the pokies. Come on, cuz. One more. There we are. Come on, cuz. I've worked all day for this. Come on. I didn't work 11 hours for nothing. Come on. Come on. Mini. Save it. Of course.
Ooh.
Guys, I did not work all day for $150. Let's gamble it. My manager from work. Oh, mate, I quit. I quit, Paul. I don't that.
I actually have this outfit. Very fun fact. But I actually have that Macca's outfit.
Come on, cuz. Never work.
I have the hat, I have the t-shirt, and I have the pants. But I don't know what to do with it, so it's just sitting in my closet.
Another day. Come on, boy. This is a year's work. I just finished my 9-hour shift at Macca's. I made $100.
Crikey, mate, I just finished my 9-hour shift at Macca's and I just made $100. Wow, what a good day. But yes, I used to work at Macca's. This was like a few years ago and it was not a fun experience. But that is the reason why I earned the outfit. That is 16 AUD. If I'm pretty sure the minimum wage here is 24. So it was like below minimum wage here. I'm pretty sure they were scamming me. I'm not gonna lie. I really love Mossburger. I really wish Australia had it, but when I was in Asia, I had a lot of it. It was very yummy.
Can I order a cheeseburger, a potato flew around my room?
I hate that phrase. I hate the Tumblr phrase.
I have a cheeseburger, bud.
I'm sorry for laughing. That's kind of cute. That's kind of cute. Working retail has 10% chance to turn you into a VTuber. That is so freaking true. But I mean, this is the American dream, right? Anything for my waifu. If I can build a beautiful couch for me and my waifu to sit on, honestly, let the haters laugh. Yeah, Erohime Mio, why are you laughing?
Himemir is Asian?
Stares at camera cutely. Wait, did you guys think I was white, Desu? Stares at camera cutely. Looks away awkwardly. Oh, this is cute, but I don't want to see children.
Okay. Okay.
No. Yes. I did tell Poco what type of Asian I was. Yes. She was very, very surprised. She was like,
I would have never guessed it, Sigmar. But yeah, you definitely keep it hidden.
I am not Russian. No, I'm not Russian. But I am not white. Is that surprising to you all? I feel like I've kind of made it obvious a few times that I'm not white. I feel like I've just ruined the immersion for some people. I am very sorry. I am a very small, white, petite, young woman living in rural Australia. Your English sounds Asian?
What the Sigmar? What the freaking chungus?
Serpentine Chevrolet, Andrew speaking. How may I help you?
Good afternoon, Andrew. This is Detective Dodge Durango with the Passat Police Department. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing okay. But just so you know, that guy calls here still every day harassing us. Is there an update on him at all?
Oh, well, sorry to hear that, Andrew. Yes, actually, so we do have him in custody. We're just calling to see if you guys want to move.
If I was a bit meaner, I would have made Asian jokes about grades. I'm not gonna lie, I'm like one of those Asians that failed maths, which is like a little bit why, a little bit of the reason why I'm embarrassed. Like, wait, you know what? I should be saying this. I broke the stereotype so everyone could fail maths in the future and not feel ashamed. I am breaking societal norms. I am a woman in a men's field. I am woman in STEM. I am breaking stereotypes. I'm breaking gender norms. I'm breaking the internet.
Guys, look, he's here. Yeah, it's Batman. This is Sasha, Greg, Brittany, and
What's
Ben.
2 plus 2? 4.
I'm not that dumb, baka.
Sasha has a question.
What's your question, Sasha?
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you hear him? Go ahead, ask again, Sasha. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll take you on as a sidekick.
You hear that, Brittany? She wanted to know if she could be Catwoman.
Catwoman. Sure, why not? How do you feel about whips?
Please don't send any chat messages in any maths messages in chat. I will cry and shit my pants.
Finally meeting his Roblox friend. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
One step closer to meet your friend. Are you excited?
Mm-hmm.
Yay! I am so sorry I didn't record when they just met. I didn't want to just put the camera on her face. This is a day after. You need one liu.
Thank you.
I think this is a skit. No way this is real. No way you meet up with Roblox friends and they're actually like happy. I feel like this is a skit. No way. They're so cute together. No way. No way. Women aren't real. 3D women aren't real. How much did Dave Bazooki pay to get this ad running? This is a psyop. This is like a psyop so that Robloxians can go out to find their one true love. And I am here to debunk it right now. Women aren't real. Yeah, women don't play Roblox. They are not real. They can't play Roblox. Right? Like, what are the chances that you meet up with someone on Roblox and they're not a child? Have you all seen that one video where it's like this adult guy and he's like texting this predator and he's like, I'm gonna
I'm gonna prank this guy. He's gonna think that he's meeting up with a 13-year-old boy, and he's gonna be such a sicko, and we're gonna catch a predator.
And so when they open the door, it's actually a little kid that's like,
Hi, I'm here to play.
and they're the ones that look like the predator. And no, I have not been to a Roblox ERP server. I am not that freaky. But that video was very funny. Let me see if I can find it. I said one more reel and I end up scrolling more. It is truly addictive. Let me find this one video though. I'm gonna prank this kid and catch the predator, but it turns out to be a kid. Oh, here's the video. Okay. One more video, and then I'll end stream. One more video, okay? One more video. It's the last video. I swear, okay? I swear. Okay.
This absolute sicko is pretending to be an 8-year-old boy, and he thinks he's trying to hang out with another 8-year-old boy. So we're going to lure him here and maybe question his behavior. It's gonna get what's coming now. Okay, just text me he's here. We're gonna get this creep.
Hey. It's just so perfect.
Yeah, we're gonna catch this kid. He's definitely a predator. I know he's a bit of a weird one. Yeah, he won't know what's coming to him.
And I feel so bad because the kid is just innocently smiling like, like, how are they going to explain it to the kid? Like, if they're gonna start playing with the kid, it's not gonna be weird unless they make it weird, right? But yeah, poor kid. Feels bad, indeed. That is enough Instagram reels though. I'm like half an hour past my bedtime. Definitely a lose-lose situation for sure. I hope you enjoyed today's yapping session. It was a little bit bumpy, but I had a lot of fun. Hopefully Chrissy Wednesdays next week. Very, very poggers desu. I don't think I'm gonna raid. It is a bit late, but I had a lot of fun. I'll see you all tomorrow, same time, where we'll rate rooms. It'll be very, very fun. But thank you all for joining me, and I'll do better tomorrow.
Alright, Mina-san, I guess it's time to sleep. You know, me, a Sigmer, and you a baiter. I guess this is where our ends meet. Mir-chan, with the amazing quirk. Come, we need you. Come to UA Academy right now.
Wait, I think I hear voices again. Do you hear that?
Come on, Mir. We got a town to save. We gotta do something. So freaking epic.
Alright, guys. I think I need to go. Sorry, give me a moment.
Mir, stop. Come on, we got a town to save. Come on, Kachan is still waiting for us. Alright, guys. Good night. I'll definitely review the VOD. But if I don't see you again tonight, I guess this is it. Bye, guys. Bye. 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 Oh my god, Singers! Did you see where Miss Erohime Mira went? Oh, where is she? Oh my god, Bakugo is gonna kill me if I can't find her. She's gonna be late for her My Hero Academia class. Yare desu. We can't have that happening. Oh no, Kachan's gonna kill me. Bye, Bakagaijins. I'll see you around. Bye. Now get out of here before Daddy gets angry. Daddy's gonna get so mad.
Chrissy Wednesday's next Wednesday.